Alright, so hello, it's me, OMG, it's Medina. That is my name. Forget anything I ever said in my other videos. OMG, it's Medina is me, and me only, okay? So, starting off with that, and so today, oh my god, so today I'm going to be teaching you 5-year-old noobs or tone-deaf people how to tune your 808s, okay? And I bet if you've been making music for a little amount of time or you just don't know how to tune your 808s, people are always like telling you, tune your 808s, bro, please tune your 808s. They don't tell you how, okay? So I'm here to do that for you, okay? I've got a couple examples where they're like purposely out of key just to show you. So just plop some 808s in here that you don't know the key of, because these don't have it in the name. So you gotta open it up like this, and you could right click here, and it could say edit in audio editor, which is just Edison, but I don't know why it doesn't say Edison. Or is the shortcut is Control E. So it's gonna open Edison in your master, and you just want to click on this regions thing. It kind of looks like a shark fin, so you want to click on that thing and go like third from the bottom. It says it says detect pitch regions, so you just want to click on that, and there you go. It's going to tell you that this one is in fact in C. Whoop-de-doo, look at that. Let's go to the second one. Same thing, right click, edit in audio editor. I don't know if you can see when I right click in this thing, because I don't have like an actual recording thing. I just use the Xbox game bar because I don't know how to get anything else. So you want to go to the same regions tab thing, click on it, third from the bottom, detect pitch regions. And wow, look at this one. It's an A sharp. So we're going to exit out of this Edison. So from here, you want to go right into the envelope instrument settings, and you want to go down. Oopsies. You want to go down, and it's going to say that it's in C5, but we know that it is not in C5. So we want to go down to A sharp, and wow, look, this one's in C, and we just made this one C. It is the same one. Who would have guessed? Not me. So I'm going to do one more because this one's kind of wonky. So same thing, Control E, go down, third bottom, detect pitch regions. This one starts off at C for like a couple seconds, like a millisecond, and then it goes to A. So we're going to go, same thing, envelope, instrument settings down. We're going to go to A, right click. I'm going to go back and listen to them. See? It's all good. So I'm going to show you just a couple other like small tips and tricks you might not know, and not that everyone points out because they're not like significant enough and whatever. But these are definitely like tips I use in every single beat I ever make, ever. So let's just say we go into the piano roll, we play this cool whatever, and you notice how here, oh my god, and you notice how when I play it, that was the worst pattern ever. I'm so sorry you had to hear that. Notice how it gets muddy, like they overlap, like the tail end of this one gets caught in the front end of this one. It just doesn't sound good at all. Now there's two things you could do in this situation. You could stretch them all out. It's Alt L is the articulator, which just stretches all of the notes, like the tail end to the beginning of the next note. Like, I'll do it again. It just stretches them out, but it doesn't do it to ones that end with nothing, unless you put one here and then delete it. But I just like stretching them out just because, whatever. That's just how it is. So, but it's still going to get money because you haven't gone into the envelope yet. Turn it on. You want to bring everything down except for the hold, but you want to bring the hold up. Okay, so this is going to make it so when you press the button, it's going to start with no attack and no release. And if you wanted some, you could totally have, like, you do you, but this is how I do mine. So now you're going to notice that it doesn't overlap at all. Wow. There's also another way you could do it. I'm going to do this with a different 808 because I'm not trying to reset all that. Now you can really hear the overlap. Okay. Now, it doesn't matter in this like trick how long or short they are. I'll just make them like longer and shorter or whatever. It really doesn't matter because it's just going to cut itself. Okay, so you want to right click on the 808 in the sampler. You don't want to go in here. You want to stay here, right click. You want to go down and it's going to say load sample. And just below that it says cut itself. You want to click that. And when you go in, if you press right click again, you want to see that check mark be filled in black. So now we're going to play it and it's not going to overlap at all. Boom. But this 808 has a little bit of like silence beforehand. And this is another trick you can do with pretty much any sample. It says SMP start, sample start offset type stuff. So you just want to drag that up until it meets what you want it to. Boom. But the thing is with this one, the tail end is going to drag on the last one only because there's nothing after it that it needs to cut to. So when you put it as a pattern in here, it's not going to stop here. I'll show you. It bleeds over into like a whole nother like half bar. Like, that's a long time. So I would suggest going the first way, with the envelope, rather than the cut itself method. I usually use the cut itself though for like the majority of the time because I don't use really long 808s like this. Like, this is pretty long. I usually go like this, like, hold on. That is still pretty long, actually. I just don't like this 808. I never use it. It's just there. But that's pretty much all there is for 808s that I ever use, like bass and whatever. Like, that last part was just a bonus for just people who don't know how to use the interface and whatever, because I feel that it took me a long time to figure this stuff out. Like, just watching people make beats. And I know some people are not trying to do that, so this is how to tune your 808s and a couple of 808 tricks in FL Studio. And yeah, it's me, OMG, it's Medina. If you sub to me, that would like really help out a lot. I'm sorry I haven't posted in a bit. I don't know what to post. And if you like this video, leave a comment or anything. I really appreciate when people do. So that would be really nice, helping me out. and I hope you have a great time making 808s. Alright, peace.